Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got the weapon currently kicked to my character's hands here. This is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weapon. I'm so excited to show you guys. This is the Cyberpunk 2077 G58 Dian? Dian? I don't know how to, we'll look at it here. You guys can see it's Dian. So this is a Cyberpunk 2077 gun. So obviously Cyberpunk 2077, amazing game. Top tier, high quality game. Obviously, update 2.0 is coming out. Probably by the time that this video is out, the update will be out. But Cyberpunk has some amazing futuristic style weapons that have amazing animations, and that does carry over to this version here in Fallout 4. Now, by default here, we have a standard receiver, full stock, magazine variation 1. None, I don't know what even that means. Not a huge amount of customization here, but we have a high rate of fire, essentially 10mm SMG with good range and accuracy stats. But the animations here, obviously the texture quality on this is quite good as well. Not amazing by any means, not as good as it looks like in Cyberpunk, I'll tell you that much. I don't think anybody can argue that Cyberpunk has some of the best graphics that exist in video games nowadays, right? Like, it is literally the benchmark measurement for things. But it does look nice here. I do think there's a lot of little details and stuff. A lot of the, Cyberpunk stuff carries over. So let's quickly put the weapon away, pull it out. I mean, look at it. I'm like shaking with excitement because that's so fucking cool, dude. It like actually does the thing. Oh, man. So let's fire the weapon off a little bit. We obviously by default we have a 45 round mag here. I believe this is a smart weapon. You get that really cool. I mean, obviously the reload is extremely sick too. The amount of parts that, I mean, this is probably not actually functionally useful, but the amount of parts that are moving around on the gun to like reload that magazine. I like it grabs it from you and then eats it up in. Obviously, it's a super future crazy cool gun, right? Very awesome. And it's got that like pink muzzle flash. Very cool, very tight hip fire here. When you aim down sight though, it does like operate like a smart weapon where you kind of side aim it. There's no real reticle or anything here, right? You just kind of put the thing on the target. It's not a smart weapon as far as I can tell. Like it's not like a recon or anything where you like kind of aim at a target and then the shots are just home. That would be very cool. But it does animations and stuff. We can look at the running animation here. Very much looks like Cyberpunk. It's a little bit glitchy though here in Fallout 4. It is the same animation, but like something about the way that it's running here makes it seem, I don't know, jerky or whatever. Like the animation isn't running at the proper frame rate or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what causes these kinds of issues, but this is something that needs to get fixed because all the other stuff looks amazing. Like this animation with the reload, the pull out animation, all that stuff, the shooting, muzzle flash, all that stuff. The gun looks amazing. Looks wonderful. The running animation looks a little bit, I don't know, jerky. It's just jerky. But let's take a look. So, to show off here, you can craft this weapon for yourself at the chemistry station, which is obviously amazing. I know all you look for that. It's under utility. Requires some aluminum, circuitry, nuclear materials, screws, and steel, but no perks. So, like, you can craft it fairly early on in the game. 10mm ammunition, pretty common stuff. Now let's take a look at the actual attachments you can do here. We can go all the way up to advanced, so by default 37 damage, not a lot, but for a rapid fire rate SMG, it should do you pretty good in the beginning of the game. But obviously you need science and gun nut, and you can get all the way up to advanced receiver, which is the way you want to go. Full stock is the only stock you can do. And then we have magazine variations. I want to see what magazine variation 2 is, like a different reload. And what's this none here at the bottom? No first time equipped, E3 equip. I don't know what that is. So like, is that like a E3 equipment? Like if we pull it out, like, oh yeah, so it's like the first time like you equip the weapon, like when you first it does this in Cyberpunk. When you first time you equip the gun, you get like pick one up off of a dead body, and you get like this really cool looking like inspect animation to it. That's kind of slick. So what's this magazine variation? Obviously the gun still shoots the same. It's a little bit more twisted to the side. Is that what I'm looking at here? Like it's a little different, but that animation isn't too crazy. Let's take a look at the other options we have. Obviously a fast variation too, so quick variation 1, and then what's the no first time equip? So like, is this we're not gonna pull it out with the cool animation? Obviously that makes the it makes the animation a lot faster. So if that kind of thing bugs you, where you don't want to like every time you whip the thing out, you don't want it to like, you want to be ready to fucking shoot the thing, shoot the bad guys in the fucking face. That's an option, but I do not want that. I would very much like the very dank animations, okay? They're very good, right? High quality, very good looking animations. So yeah, that's definitely a quick version. You just slap that magazine in there and then spray more rounds. Slap that magazine in there, spray more rounds. Obviously the no aim down sight thing is kind of weird. I can aim it just fine. We're gonna test out how well this works. I mean, I'm not trying to brag here or anything, but I'm very good at shooter video games, so I just very much have an idea of where my center of my screen is, right? Like, I don't need a reticle to tell me where to shoot. I, like, know exactly where I want to be at, like headshots on deck, right? Like, I like that quick, too. It's very fucking fast. It's a very zippy fucking gun. Now, we'll have to see how much damage this does in you know, like, effective combat and stuff, but so far, obviously all these animations are extremely good. Like the inspect style animation. I know that's like a long one. Maybe you probably want to go, actually not the inspect animation. You probably want to go with just the none, which is like the default. It does, you know, the stock does extend itself as you pull it out. You could do the quick variation too, I guess. Full stock, advanced receiver, those are going to be the things that go on there. Not a huge amount of attachment variety. So like if we would pull it out now, it does a quick little stock pull out. You don't do the full like turning it and face it at yourself. You don't look at the gun. There's no inspect. It's still like a long animation, and it's still a high quality animation, but it doesn't eat up as much time. Now let's take a look at this reload here. Yeah, it is different. Like this, the 2 is like you definitely turn the gun more to the side and then like feed it in more. Like it's personal preference, but it's cool that those animations do exist in there, right? You have all these very cool animations, which is like the biggest high quality aspect of the gun. Those animations are zippy. It's just unfortunate that this running animation just feels so weird. Maybe it's because of my running animations. Maybe it's something that I have the conflicts with it or whatever. You guys can obviously let me know in the comments if you download the gun for yourselves. But yeah, I can definitely aim this gun with this. We'll see how this works though. No suppressors or anything like that. No fancy bullshit. It's what kind of cool animations do you want on there, and then how powerful do you want the gun to be. And that's it. I know that some of you out there are looking for more than that. This is a really cool fucking gun to me. I love Cyberpunk guns, okay? Like, I really do. I played the whole first playthrough of Cyberpunk just punching people in the face and never even used guns. So, like, by the time I got the guns, I was like, wait a minute, this is so fucking, like, the way that this animates to reload and stuff. It's just some really crazy, high-quality, creative stuff. We're going to go test it out in some combat, though, and I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, everybody, here we are. Zombies are in arcade mode, getting loaded up. Let's go Super Duper Mart. Why not? I know it's like a trademark for me at this point. Pop on top goes to Super Duper Mart to test the guns. We are going to test the guns. We are going to shoot some gunners, I guess. Raiders. Raiders. Let's throw Raiders out. Why not? We're going to test to see how we can aim. Oh, it does mark. It just wasn't a living target. So this gun absolutely is a smart gun. I mean, not that it needs to be, because look, I mean, even that hip fire is quite good. But you can definitely aim at people, and then is that bullet home or just home in this mode? I'm trying to make them home. I'm definitely still getting hit markers, not aiming at the... Yeah, buddy. Yeah, baby. It just didn't work on my damage measuring target, but it is definitely working as a smart gun. That's fucking crazy good. This is like my favorite. It's one of my favorite guns that I've ever covered, just because I love Cyberpunk so much. And I got a lot of hate, a lot of flack for live streaming that back when the game first came out, and people did not like it. But I mean, like when you got guns like this, that's just absolutely fried that dude. So let's check the third person stuff out here, right? Obviously that's its own aspect. When you're in third person, you get the dot, right? So like you can very much accurately aim in third person because you don't need like a reticle or a sight or anything like that. And obviously Cyberpunk's not a third person game, so we have to see how those animations work here. It looks fine. Let's see what the pull-out animation looks like. It's just a basic, so you don't get the really cool high quality animations with that. Oh my god, it sounds really good too. I got big old interior reverb here. Mods are cool. In fact, put Cyberpunk guns into my Fallout all the time. So does this targeting thing work? Yeah, so like that guy's marked. I just shoot bullets vaguely in there. That guy's dead. Right? Are you sure you want to peek me, dog? So I can just shoot bullets down that corridor vaguely. I mean, it's not perfect. Obviously, that's a really sharp corner for that thing to be on, but this guy shoot. Alright, shoot the gun. There we go. I leveled up even. You just vaguely put the targeter on the man. Just for a second, even in third person. That shit still works. And then you just shoot, and then they die. That's so cool. It's a very wonderful gun. I'm about this gun. I think you should play. This is like mostly for first-person players because I think you get the benefit of being able to see all the crazy animations and stuff. You vaguely aim at somebody, and then just spray bullets. And then you get the really nice-looking reload when you do have to reload. You can make it really quick too. Absolutely destroyed. Is that everybody? That is everybody. What a wonderful gun. I mean, I know some of you out there don't like Cyberpunk, which is fine. You're allowed to not like things, okay? But I think Cyberpunk is a great game. Cyberpunk 2077 is a great game. The guns in that game are great. I think we need more Cyberpunk guns in Fallout 4. Because why not? Why not have some crazy futuristic one? gun like this in Fallout. Fallout's technically a future game, and I believe there's like a special variant you can get from the Institute. I haven't really progressed in the quest line in this game to where I have access to that kind of thing, but I'll leave that as a secret for you guys to find yourself. But I mean, even just the base gun here, that pink muzzle flash, that really high quality animations, this smart weapon technology type of thing where you aim, you ping somebody, you just vaguely shoot, and then they get melted. Let's do a death claw test though. It's a big test of damage. The running animation needs to get fixed though. I don't know what you need to do to it to fix it necessarily, but it does need to get fixed. Do I not have a grenade? I was going to say I should. Ping that. Just shoot vaguely in the sky. I mean, you just fucking died, dude. What in the... Okay, let's do it again. I just need to do it again. Okay, ping it. Y'all talking like this isn't the greatest fucking gun in the world. This thing's fucking staying in the loader until another crazy cool Cyberpunk gun shows up. I love this shit. It's so fucking fun. It's a smart gun. It does smart gun things. It has really high quality animations. Does a lot of damage. It's just fucking with that extreme rate of fire. Just kind of melts through your enemies. 10mm ammunition. The running animation needs to get fixed. But other than that, I think this is like, one of those like perfect is a hard word. Like perfect guns though. Like just a gun that you can use your whole build, your whole playthrough, and just have a lot of fucking fun using it the whole time. I don't think this thing is gonna ever get old for me. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. As always, I value your opinion, so make sure it's heard and known by leaving that comment down below. If you guys want to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda Dynamite page and the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. I think I already said that, but do it twice. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and you can also ring that bell so that way you can get notified when I upload a video. Also, I only mention this on particular videos, but you guys can become a channel member for $1 a month. You can support me and the channel directly. Therefore, you get a little badge next to your name that says, hey, you're a member, you supported the channel. And I do appreciate that shit because, out here struggling. Not really. I'm doing just fine. I don't need money. Money's for suckers. But yeah, you could do that if you want to. No obligation or anything like that. But definitely check out this gun because it's amazing. If you don't check out this gun, if I don't, this video doesn't get a bazillion views because it's an amazing gun, y'all fucked up. Okay? But yeah, pretty much other than that, though, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever time it may be, and I'll see you in the next episode.